Hello, this is Julie Coluccio. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Yoga with Julie. I'm going to demonstrate Vashistasana side plank and the subtleties. I call this the fine-tuning of your shapes. You'll hear me talk about in my practice and in my classes. I use this acronym FFF. The first F is focus. Focus on the breath. The breath allows you to stay right here in the present moment. It also creates physical space. Notice when you inhale, you fill the front body with air. And then as you exhale, you pull the navel back to the spine, filling the back body. So not only does the breath allow you to stay right here, it also creates physical space. The second F in my acronym is to feel the asana, feel the shape. How does it feel in my body? What can I do to create more space? You might have to modify the shape or the asana. You might have to take a variation if you want to go deeper. You might have to use a prop, whether it's a block, whether it's a strap, a pillow, a wall, to deepen your practice. And the third one is fine-tuning. Fine-tuning your practice to suit you. We're energetic beings living in a physical form, so we're energy. Our energy gets blocked through stress, emotions, life experiences, and it's nice to pause, reflect, tune inward, and it's through yoga we find out where our imbalances are and where we're stuck. So, I'll begin by showing you plank and then side plank, and then there's a couple subtleties I want to go over. So plank, I went over in one of my previous videos about protraction of the shoulders and retraction. Protraction is you push the hands away, you feel the doming of the upper back. It creates stability in the shoulder girdle, which we want to protect in a vinyasa class. And then walk the feet out, find your plank, right? Push the earth away. Feet are vertical, right? Trying to get length in the arches of the feet. The brain of the foot is the mound of the big toe, the base of the big toe. So we're going to float the right leg up. You can cross the right foot over the left foot, coming into Vashistasana or side plank, or you can get that right big toe and the second toe and lock it on that left heel, creating a solid base. Then we're going to transfer the weight into the left hand. You can use your right hand as stability. Instead of placing your right hand on your hip or start lifting it up, use it for stability. And then once you come onto the left side, then maybe bring your right hand to your hip. Now notice, I don't know if you can see, my right shoulder head sits behind my right wrist. It's not stacked over because you need that pushing action. You need to push, just like push the earth away through the hands like a down dog. Push the hips back and up. That's what you're doing here. So the shoulder head has to sit slightly behind the wrist crease. Then as you push the earth away, lifting the hips higher, feet can be stacked or one in front of the other, whatever works. Right hand can come to hip, slide the right hand up the rib cage. I like to stay connected to the body because if you wing the arm up, you're transferring energy in a chaotic way. You want to stay connected to your core. As you push the left hand down, start pulling the right fingertips up. Then moving from a stable base here, there's tons of variations in Vashistasana. You can float the right arm over. You can float the top leg up. You can circle the hands, circle the foot. You can do a little core work, elbow to knee, curl in, expand, open, curl in, expand, open. You can come into tree, placing the right heel on the opposite leg. You can come hand to big toe. I recommend first two fingers reaching on the inside of the knee, reaching for the big toe, and then push the left hand down to get higher and higher. You can release the back foot back behind you, coming into what we call a wild thing. Coming back through a stable Vashistasana, saving enough energy here to come back to your plank. then lowering to your knees, and then coming back and sitting back on the heels. So you always want to save enough energy as you come out. The same amount of integrity that you went into the asana, you want to save the energy to come out of it, right? And always focus on the breath, and hopefully the breath be nice and steady and even. If it's not steady and even, back out of the asana. Right? Thank you so much for tuning in.